This is Stanley King, and I just got the Skydio 2 drone after months of waiting for this thing. I ordered it back in November, and after lots of delays, COVID, all that stuff, it finally showed up. Super excited to get it out. I'm an amateur guy. This is not a paid review, but check this out. All right, we're out here at Red Rock trying out the new Skydio 2. Super hot today, about 105 degrees. So far I've had pretty good luck. It's wanted to come down a couple times. Once because it said the cameras were dusty. The other time it said the drone was overheating. But anyway, we'll see how it goes. We're going to track the Raptor today. And who knows what's going to happen. Hopefully we go home with the drone. Now these are shots I took the very first time out with this drone. I mean, I've got to say, I think the picture is absolutely spectacular. So I'm going to walk you through. This is my very first flight. Check out that guy. He's like, what's that thing? But I wanted to look at this footage slow, fast, push the drone around, see what it would do. It was about 105 degrees today in Las Vegas. So these were a little bit windy too, like a blow dryer. So these were kind of difficult conditions for a drone. But I've got to say, overall, I think this footage looks awesome. Check out these guys. These are some homeless dudes out there. All right, so I'm done flying the Skydio. I'm pretty impressed by the way it tracked. We'll see how the footage looks when I actually download it, see what we have, and hopefully we have something super cool to work with. All right. So I tried to film myself with my GoPro while I was out there to get just raw feeling of what it was like, and I filmed that last shot before I started cutting this footage. And I mean, just look at this. It's incredible. Now watch this drone in front of the truck. It's just spinning and flying all over the place like it's out of control. But then look at this footage that it puts out. It's almost like there's an ND filter on this thing. I really like the output from it. This is 60 frames per second, full 4K. I mean, that drone is just zipping left and right. And again, here's what, I'm driving the truck. I've got a GoPro on the front windshield here, and that's the drone right there. And it doesn't matter if I have the drone going backwards, forwards, wherever I push it, it seems to do fine. Now there's certain things that are a little weird about the drone. I don't understand, like on that last shot, the truck went out of the view. And I did everything possible, like I said earlier, to get the drone to lock onto the vehicle or lock onto me. So this is out Red Rock, Las Vegas, a beautiful area. Back on those cliffs there, that's world-class rock climbing, and the trails you see, those are some fantastic mountain bike trails. I really wanted to bring this drone out and put it through its paces to see if I could put this thing behind a mountain bike and rely on it. And also, even more importantly than that, there's another mountain bike trail right there. If I could put it behind my dirt bike and trust it. I have to admit, I was looking out the window again and again of the truck, because the thing is, I'm a normal guy. I have to admit, AI tracking, it scares the shit out of me. I know the drone is supposed to do what it's supposed to do, but I still don't trust it. I know the technology is supposed to be there, but watch this. I mean, for me, this is a little funky. Here's a landing, and then here I put the drone back up, and then right away the system says that there's dirt on the cameras. Well, it's like, okay, there's dirt on the cameras. And then it said the drone was too hot, which I kind of understand. It's 105 degrees. But still, these drones are going to be going places cold, hot. So again, here, I got to catch it in my hand. Sometimes when the drone lands, I don't know where it's going to land. There's things first time out that I had to figure out about this drone. And honestly, it scares me and it makes me nervous to have a drone where I don't know where it's going to go or what it's going to do or where it's going to land. Now I'm using the beacon and the drone. I'm not using my phone. This is another one here. I put it down to land. I figured it would look for a clear spot. It actually hit a little rock there. And then here I put it back up, and it takes a while for me to sync this thing with the GPS. I've got to figure this out. Here I try to lock onto myself, because again, the drone, what it does, the drone locks onto the beacon, but the camera locks on to the person or the object. Also, the orientation, I just couldn't figure it out. First time out, it just didn't make a lot of sense to me. But as I figure this thing out, I'm pretty excited about it just because the picture's so good. But look at that thing. It's just skipping and hovering and going all over the place, but look how steady that image is. And look how clean it is. But again, here's another thing. I've had DJI drones in the past. I can't see what I'm filming with this thing with the beacon. And I put the drone out further. There's gorgeous cliffs behind this shot. And I thought I had them framed in, but I don't. And I've heard that complaint from other people as well. You just don't get the landscape while you're filming. And look, the drone's pretty low, but still it wasn't getting that gorgeous landscape behind me. It's great because it's locked on me, and of course I like to see my truck or my bike or my dirt bike or whatever it is if I go skiing or snowboarding, whatever. But I also want to know that gorgeous shot that I'm capturing it. And I've heard a lot of other people complain about it, and they said that's an issue with this drone. I'm guessing at some point in the future Skydio will get the AI perfect, where the drone will actually frame in better. It does look better than it used to when this drone first came out. So the other thing with this drone, this is what got me. You'll see me like putting it down, bringing it up a lot. The reason why is because the batteries, they claim they'll go 22, 23 minutes. I couldn't get these batteries to last over about 12 to 13 minutes. Again, I know it's hot. I have to give it a break for that, but 13 minutes versus the 23 advertised, that's a huge difference. And it wasn't that windy. You know, it's just, this thing was just tracking me. That was it. But at any rate, overall, I think it's a fantastic drone. This is the best follow drone, sports drone I've ever had. I think it's head and shoulders above DJI, but as a normal guy, I still don't trust AI. Great drone though.